All right, listeners, earnings season is in full swing, and we're diving headfirst into Criteo's Q4 and full year 2024 performance.
Yeah.
Get ready, because this ad tech giant had a year for the books.
They really did. It's fascinating to see their
Right.
evolution, especially in a landscape that's changing as rapidly as ad tech.
Okay, so before we get into the strategic moves, paint the picture for us.
Sure.
How did Criteo actually perform financially?
Well, they exceeded expectations across the board.
Okay.
It was their best year ever.
Wow.
With a 14% revenue jump to $1.9 billion, continuing their streak of double-digit growth.
Really?
Yeah. Their contribution ex-TAC also surged by 11%, reaching $1.1 billion.
Nice.
And that all-important adjusted EBITDA margin hit a healthy 35%.
Wow.
Up a full 500 basis points from the previous year.
So not just growing, but growing profitably, music to investors' ears.
Absolutely.
But what's driving this success? I'm guessing it's not just one thing.
Okay.
It's multifaceted.
But if we had to pick a star, it would be retail media. This sector is exploding, and Criteo has firmly established itself as a leader.
Retail media. Retail media.
Yes.
It's the buzzword of the moment.
It is.
For those of us still wrapping our heads around it.
Right.
Remind us what it is and why it matters so much.
Simply put, it's advertising within the retail environment.
Okay.
Think sponsored product listings on Amazon, targeted ads in a grocery store's app, that sort of thing. What makes it so powerful is its ability to reach consumers right at the point of purchase, making it incredibly effective for brands.
Ah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So where does Criteo fit into this picture?
They've become the go-to independent provider for retail media solutions.
Okay.
This segment alone generated a staggering $250 million in revenue for them in 2024.
Wow.
A testament to their dominance in the space.
$250 million.
Yes.
That's a huge chunk of their overall business.
Yeah.
What's their secret sauce? How have they managed to capture such a large piece of the pie?
It all comes down to their platform, which they've cleverly dubbed the Criteo Flywheel.
Criteo Flywheel.
Yeah. Essentially, it creates a powerful network effect.
Okay.
The more retailers they partner with,
Right.
the more attractive they become to brands, and vice versa.
So it's like a self-reinforcing ecosystem.
Yes.
Constantly building momentum.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And this momentum is reflected in their numbers.
Okay.
They saw a 31% year-over-year surge in media spend.
Wow.
On their retail media platform, which translated to over $1.5 billion flowing through it.
That's a lot of money.
Clearly, brands are seeing the value.
Impressive.
Yeah.
But I'm curious, beyond retail media, what other areas are contributing to Criteo's success?
Well, one area that really jumped out at me was their agency business.
Okay.
This segment is growing even faster than their overall business.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's clear they're becoming a valuable partner for agencies looking to scale and optimize their clients' campaigns.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Agencies are always on the lookout for tools and technology to help them reach more clients and manage campaigns efficiently.
Exactly.
What makes Criteo stand out in this space?
Well, they recently inked a global strategic deal with a leading holding agency.
Oh.
A 3-year partnership that signifies their enterprise appeal.
Wow.
Agencies are clearly seeing the value in Criteo's platform and its ability to deliver results.
That's a big win.
It is.
So they're killing it in retail media, gaining traction with agencies.
Right.
But I remember when Criteo was primarily known for retargeting.
I do too.
Have they moved beyond that?
Definitely. They've evolved far beyond their retargeting roots.
Okay.
And now offer a wider range of performance media solutions.
Like what?
One of their key growth drivers is something called commerce audiences.
Okay.
Which allows them to target users based on real shopping intent.
Okay.
Not just past browsing history.
So real-time shopping intent.
It's proven incredibly effective with a 32% growth in commerce audiences for the year.
So they're tapping into real-time consumer behavior.
Right.
To make advertising more relevant and effective.
Absolutely.
It's a smart move considering how much the digital landscape has changed.
Yeah.
But what about social media?
Yeah.
It's such a dominant force in advertising these days.
It is.
Are they doing anything in that space?
Absolutely. They're strategically expanding into social media advertising.
Okay.
And they're already seeing impressive results.
Oh, really?
They've been particularly successful with campaigns on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
With a 45% sequential increase in media spend on social campaigns in Q4 alone.
Wow, that's huge.
It is.
What's driving that growth?
A couple of things.
Okay.
They're leveraging their commerce audiences data to target users on social platforms, which is a major differentiator.
Okay.
They've also been early adopters of Meta's SKU level advertising, allowing them to target users based on specific products.
Interesting.
Which is a powerful capability for retailers.
Okay.
And they have plans to expand into even more social environments in the future.
So they're not just dipping their toes in the social media waters.
No.
They're diving in head first.
Yes.
It sounds like they're really embracing a multi-channel approach to reach consumers wherever they are.
It seems that way.
But one thing we haven't touched on yet is AI.
Right.
It's a hot topic in ad tech. So I'm curious, how is Criteo leveraging it?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it's something that really stood out to me in this call.
Okay.
They're not just paying lip service to AI.
Right.
It's deeply embedded in their platform and strategy.
So tell me about it.
They've recently launched a tool called Commerce Go.
Commerce Go.
Which uses AI to automate and optimize campaign creation and management.
Interesting.
It's all about making things faster and easier for their clients.
Right.
Particularly smaller businesses who might not have dedicated marketing teams.
It sounds like they're trying to democratize access to sophisticated advertising technology.
Exactly. And early signs suggest it's working.
Oh, really?
They're seeing strong adoption of Commerce Go among smaller clients.
Okay.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out in 2025.
Okay, so we've covered Criteo's stellar financial performance.
Yes.
Their dominance in retail media.
Right.
Their agency partnerships.
Yeah.
Their evolution in performance media, and their strategic push into social media and AI.
Right.
It's clear they're firing on all cylinders.
They are.
But I'm eager to dig a little deeper into some of these areas.
Yeah.
Would you like to do that?
Sure.
All right, let's start with retail media.
Okay.
It seems to be the crown jewel in their portfolio.
It does.
What makes them such a powerhouse in this rapidly evolving space? What are they doing that others aren't?
Well, they have a few key advantages. Firstly, they have a deep understanding of the retail landscape.
Right.
They've been working with retailers for years.
Right.
And they know the challenges and opportunities like the back of their hand.
So it's not just about technology.
Right.
It's about real-world retail expertise.
Absolutely. And that expertise allows them to develop solutions that are truly tailored to the unique needs of retail advertising.
Okay, so that's one advantage.
Right.
What else is working in their favor?
Well, their technology platform is also a major asset.
Okay.
It's designed from the ground up to facilitate retail media advertising. And it's packed with features that make it easy for retailers and brands to connect and do business.
Can you give us some examples of those features?
Sure. They have advanced targeting capabilities that allow brands to reach very specific shopper segments.
Right.
Robust measurement tools that provide granular insights into campaign performance.
Right.
And seamless integration with major retail platforms, making it easy to launch and manage campaigns.
So it's a comprehensive platform that covers all the bases of retail media advertising.
It is.
It sounds like they've thought of everything.
They really have. And they're constantly adding new features and capabilities to stay ahead of the curve.
Okay.
But there's another key ingredient to their success in retail media.
What's that?
Partnerships.
Okay.
They've established strong relationships with major retailers, leading brands, and top agencies.
So they're not just a technology provider.
Right.
They're a connector, bringing together all the key players in the retail ecosystem.
Exactly. These partnerships give them access to valuable data, inventory, and expertise, which they leverage to create even more effective solutions for their clients. And the best part is that these partnerships are mutually beneficial.
In what way?
Retailers get access to Criteo's technology and expertise.
Okay.
Brands get access to Criteo's reach and targeting capabilities.
Right.
And agencies get access to Criteo's platform and solutions.
Got it.
It's a win-win for everyone involved.
So they've got the understanding, the technology, and the partnerships. It sounds like a winning formula.
It does.
But is there anything else contributing to their success in retail media? They're clearly doing something right to be capturing so much market share.
Well, I think one of their greatest strengths is their adaptability.
Okay.
They're constantly innovating and expanding their offerings to meet the evolving needs of the market.
Like what?
For example, they've recently expanded into new formats like off-site advertising, which allows retailers to extend their reach beyond their own websites and apps.
Makes sense.
And they're investing heavily in AI to enhance their targeting optimization and measurement capabilities.
So they're not just keeping up with the times.
No.
They're actively shaping them.
I think so.
That's impressive.
It is.
It's clear that Criteo has a dominant position in retail media.
Yes.
But they're not a one-trick pony.
Right.
Let's move on to their agency business.
Okay.
How are they winning over agencies?
Yeah.
Especially in such a competitive landscape.
Agencies are all about efficiency and results. They need tools that can simplify their workflows, scale their reach, and help them deliver on their clients' goals. Criteo understands this and has built a platform that caters specifically to agency needs.
Makes sense.
It's user-friendly, integrates seamlessly with existing agency workflows, and provides a centralized hub for managing multiple client campaigns.
So they're taking the complexity out of digital advertising for agencies.
Yes.
Making it easier for them to manage their clients' campaigns and deliver results.
Exactly. That's a huge value proposition for agencies who are often juggling multiple client campaigns and platforms. But it's not just about the platform itself. Criteo also provides agencies with dedicated support teams, training resources, and strategic insights. They're actively collaborating with agencies to develop custom solutions that meet their specific needs.
So they're not just selling a product. They're building true partnerships.
Precisely. And that collaborative approach is highly valued by agencies. They're not just seen as a vendor, but as a trusted partner who's invested in their success.
So they've got the retail media market covered?
Yes.
And are building strong agency partnerships?
Right.
But what about their core performance media offerings? How are those evolving in this new world of advertising?
As we mentioned before, they've evolved far beyond their retargeting roots. They now offer a comprehensive suite of performance media solutions that cover the entire customer journey.
What do you mean by that?
From awareness and consideration to purchase and post-purchase engagement.
So they're thinking about the whole picture.
Yes.
Not just driving immediate sales, but building long-term customer relationships.
Exactly. And they're doing it with a data-driven, AI-powered approach that delivers exceptional results. One of their key innovations is their focus on commerce audiences, which allows them to target users based on their actual shopping intent and behavior, not just basic demographics or browsing history.
It's like they're reading consumers' minds.
Well, in a way they are. They're using data to understand what people are truly interested in buying, and then tailoring their ads accordingly.
It's a much more sophisticated approach than simply retargeting someone who visited a website once.
Absolutely. And it's proving to be incredibly effective. But they're not stopping there.
Oh, really?
They're also leveraging AI to optimize campaigns in real time, ensuring that ads are always shown to the most receptive audience at the most opportune moment.
It sounds like they're leaving no stone unturned when it comes to performance marketing.
That's right. They're constantly innovating and expanding their performance media offerings to meet the ever-changing demands of the market.
So we've covered retail media, agency partnerships, and performance media evolution. Let's talk about social media. What are their plans and ambitions in this ever-growing space?
They're making a strategic push into social media advertising, recognizing its immense potential to reach and engage consumers.
What's their approach to social media advertising?
They're bringing their deep understanding of commerce and their AI-powered technology to the social media world.
Can you give me some specific examples of how they're doing this?
Sure. They're using their commerce audience's data to target users on social media platforms based on their actual shopping intent and behavior.
So instead of just targeting people based on their demographics or interests, they're targeting them based on their actual shopping habits.
Exactly.
Got it.
And that's much more effective in driving conversions. They're also tapping into the unique advertising capabilities of each social media platform. For example, on Meta, they're leveraging SKU-level advertising to target ads based on specific products.
So they're really tailoring their approach to each platform to maximize results.
Absolutely. And they're not just focused on driving immediate sales.
They're also using social media to build brand awareness and engagement.
It sounds like they're taking a very holistic approach to social media advertising.
They are. And they're seeing some very promising results.
What are their plans for the future in this space?
They plan to expand into more social environments in the future, bringing their commerce expertise and AI-powered technology to new platforms and audiences.
It's clear that Criteo sees social media as a key growth area, and they're investing accordingly.
They are, absolutely. They're
Plus,
well positioned to capitalize on the growing importance of social media in the marketing mix.
All right, so we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have.
But there's one more area I want to touch on.
Okay.
AI.
Right.
It's a topic that's generating a lot of buzz these days.
It is.
But Criteo seems to be going beyond the hype. How are they actually using AI to drive real business value?
AI is more than just a buzzword for Criteo. It's deeply embedded in their DNA, and it's a core driver of their success.
Can you give me some concrete examples of how they're using AI? Sure, AI is at the heart of their targeting solutions.
Fine.
It helps them identify and reach the most receptive audiences for their clients' ads.
Okay. And AI is also playing a crucial role in campaign optimization.
It is.
It analyzes vast amounts of data in real time to make sure ads are being shown to the right people at the right time and on the right platforms.
Right. And AI is even being used to enhance measurement and reporting, providing clients with granular insights into campaign performance.
So it's not just about automation.
No.
It's about using AI to gain deeper insights and make smarter decisions.
Exactly. And Criteo is at the forefront of this AI-driven revolution in advertising.
One of their most exciting AI initiatives is their new tool called Commerce Go.
Yeah.
You tell me more about that.
Commerce Go is a self-service platform that empowers clients with AI-powered automation and optimization.
Right.
It makes it incredibly easy for businesses of all sizes to create, launch, and manage sophisticated advertising campaigns.
So it's essentially democratizing access to advanced advertising technology.
Precisely.
Yeah.
And it's already proving to be a game changer for Criteo's clients.
It sounds like Commerce Go is a prime example of how Criteo is using AI to not only improve its own offerings,
Right.
but also to empower its clients.
Absolutely. They're committed to making AI accessible and beneficial for everyone.
So AI is more than just a marketing gimmick for Criteo.
It is.
It's a core part of their technology, their strategy, and their vision for the future of advertising.
Exactly. They're leading the charge in the AI-powered advertising revolution.
Okay.
And they're setting the stage for a more data-driven,
Okay.
personalized,
Right.
and effective advertising landscape.
Okay, so we've covered Criteo's remarkable journey from a retargeting company
Yes.
to a global commerce media powerhouse.
It is quite a story.
We've explored their dominance in retail media,
Yes.
their strategic partnerships, their commitment to innovation, and their pioneering use of AI.
Right.
But before we wrap things up, I have one final question for you.
Sure.
You've analyzed countless earnings calls and delved deep into the intricacies of numerous companies.
Yeah.
What stood out to you the most about Criteo's performance and outlook?
What truly impressed me
Yeah.
is their laser focus on creating a unified commerce experience.
Okay.
They're not just about placing ads.
Sure.
They're using their data and AI expertise to connect consumers with the right products throughout the entire buying journey.
That's a powerful proposition for both brands and retailers.
It is.
It's about creating a seamless and personalized shopping experience across all channels.
Exactly. And that's where the future of advertising lies.
I love that. It's not just about interrupting people with ads.
No.
It's about helping them discover what they want and need.
Precisely. And Criteo is leading the way in making that a reality.
Well said. Now for the fun part.
Okay.
It's time for our This Is Not Financial Advice segment,
All right.
where we throw out an outrageous but plausible trade idea
Sure.
based on what we've learned today.
Okay.
What do you have for us?
Okay, hear me out. Criteo is doubling down on AI and expanding into social media,
Okay.
two massive growth areas.
Yeah.
Imagine a scenario where they become the go-to partner for brands,
Right.
wanting to reach consumers across every channel,
Right.
powered by cutting-edge AI
Okay.
that could unlock some serious value for investors.
Risky but intriguing.
It is.
It's definitely something I'll be keeping an eye on. Big thanks for this deep dive.
My pleasure.
As always, you've given us plenty to think about.
It's been fun.
And for our listeners, remember,
Yes.
this was not financial advice.
Right.
Do your own research.
Always a good idea.
Until next time, happy investing.
See you next time. It really does feel like they've positioned themselves at the intersection of retail, technology, and consumer behavior.
Yeah.
What's fascinating to me
Yeah.
is that they're not just riding the wave of retail media.
Right.
They're actively shaping its future.
It's true.
Yeah.
They seem to be a few steps ahead of the curve, anticipating trends and adapting quickly.
They do.
Speaking of anticipating trends, One thing that's been on my mind
Yeah.
is the whole cookie deprecation situation.
Right.
It's a major shakeup for the advertising industry.
It is.
So I'm curious how Criteo is navigating this new landscape.
That's a smart question.
Yeah.
And it's something they addressed head on in this earnings call.
Okay.
They're not shying away from the challenge.
Okay.
They're actively investing in solutions that don't rely on third-party cookies.
So what's their strategy? Are they panicking or do they have a plan?
They seem to have a very clear plan.
Okay.
And it revolves around two key areas.
Okay.
First-party data and privacy-compliant solutions.
First-party data makes sense.
Yeah.
It's more valuable and reliable than third-party cookies.
It is. And it doesn't come with the same privacy baggage.
Right.
But how are they helping their clients collect and leverage this data effectively?
They're working closely with retailers and brands to build out their first-party data strategies.
This includes everything from implementing data collection tools to developing personalized customer experiences that encourage data sharing.
So it's a consultative approach,
It is.
helping their clients build a strong foundation for a cookieless future.
Exactly. They're not just providing technology, they're providing guidance and expertise.
Right.
And on the privacy-compliant solutions front,
Yeah.
they're leveraging their vast network of data partners to create innovative solutions that respect consumer privacy
Okay.
while still delivering effective advertising.
So they're building a future-proof advertising ecosystem
Yeah.
that prioritizes both privacy and performance.
I think so.
It sounds like they're well-positioned to weather the cookie storm.
They really do. They're not just reacting to changes, they're anticipating them and building solutions that will thrive in a privacy-centric world. It's a testament to their forward-thinking approach.
You know, as we're talking,
Yeah.
it strikes me that Criteo is at the forefront of a much larger trend.
Okay.
The convergence of commerce and advertising. It's something we're seeing more and more of these days.
We are.
What are your thoughts on this trend and how Criteo fits into it?
It's a fascinating development
Yeah.
and one that I think will have a profound impact on the industry.
Yep.
For too long, commerce and advertising have been siloed, operating as separate entities.
Right.
But consumers don't see it that way.
Right.
They expect a seamless and personalized experience across all touch points,
Right.
whether they're browsing, researching, or buying.
That's right. The lines are blurring and businesses need to adapt.
Exactly. And that's where Criteo comes in.
Okay.
They're bridging the gap between commerce and advertising,
Right.
creating solutions that connect brands and retailers with consumers at every stage of the buying journey.
Okay.
They're using their data technology and expertise to create a more unified and effective commerce landscape.
So they're not just an ad tech company.
No.
They're a commerce media company.
I think that's a great way to put it. They're playing a crucial role in shaping the future of commerce and advertising,
Right.
creating a world where the two are seamlessly intertwined.
You know, we've talked a lot about Criteo's technology,
We have.
their strategy,
Yeah.
their financials,
Yeah.
but we haven't really touched on the human element.
Right.
Behind all the numbers and metrics
Mm-hmm.
are real people working hard to drive success.
Absolutely.
What are your impressions of Criteo's leadership team and their overall company culture?
That's an important point. It's easy to get caught up in the data,
Yeah,
but companies are ultimately driven by people.
that's true.
From what I've observed, Criteo seems to have a very strong leadership team and a positive company culture.
What makes you say that? What are you picking up on?
Well, their leadership team is experienced, visionary,
Right.
and highly respected in the industry.
Okay.
They've set a clear direction for the company, and they're executing on their strategy effectively.
Okay.
And from what I've gathered about their company culture,
Yeah.
it seems to be one that values innovation,
Right.
collaboration, and customer centricity.
It sounds like they've created an environment where people can thrive and do their best work.
I think so.
A positive company culture can be a real competitive advantage.
Absolutely. It fosters creativity,
Right.
collaboration,
Right.
and a sense of purpose,
Okay.
which ultimately leads to better products and services.
Now, before we move on to our This Is Not Financial Advice segment,
Okay.
I want to touch on something that was mentioned in the earnings call.
All right.
The CEO transition.
Right.
Megan Clarkin will be stepping down,
Yeah.
and Michael Komasinski will be taking over the reins.
Right.
What are your thoughts on this change in leadership?
Well, first of all,
Mm.
I want to commend Megan Clarkin for her outstanding leadership over the past 5 years.
Yeah.
She's led Criteo through a period of significant transformation and positioned them for continued success.
Absolutely. Her vision and execution have been remarkable.
They have.
As for Michael Komasinski, He brings a wealth of experience and a proven track record of success in the ad tech industry.
He does.
I'm confident that he's the right person to lead Criteo into the next chapter of its growth story.
I agree.
It sounds like a seamless transition, and I'm excited to see what Michael brings to the table.
I think he'll bring a fresh perspective and new ideas while building on the strong foundation that Megan has established.
Well said. Now let's move on to our This Is Not Financial Advice segment.
Okay.
Where we throw out an outrageous but plausible trade idea.
Right.
Based on what we've learned today, what do you have for us?
Okay, hear me out. Criteo is clearly a leader in the retail media space.
Right.
And they're making significant strides in social media advertising. What if they were to acquire a social commerce platform?
Whoa, that's a bold move.
It is.
But I see where you're going with this.
Think about it.
Yeah.
It would give them a direct channel to consumers and allow them to fully integrate their advertising and commerce capabilities.
That's right. They could create a truly seamless and personalized shopping experience.
Yes.
From product discovery to purchase.
Exactly. And it would give them a significant competitive advantage in the rapidly growing social commerce market.
That's a very intriguing idea.
It is.
It's definitely something I'll be pondering.
Yeah.
It would certainly be a game changer.
It would. Just remember, this is not financial advice. Do your own research before making any investment decisions.
Of course. But it's always fun to speculate and explore these what-if scenarios.
It is. It helps us think outside the box and consider new possibilities.
This has been an incredibly insightful deep dive into Criteo's earnings call.
It has.
We've covered so much ground.
Yeah.
From their financial performance and strategic initiatives to their outlook for the future and the evolving advertising landscape.
It's been a pleasure unpacking all this information with you.
The pleasure was all mine. Now for our listeners.
Yes.
If you want to learn more about Criteo, be sure to check out their website and investor relations materials.
And as always, do your own research before making any investment decisions.
Until next time, happy investing.
See you then. It has been a journey, hasn't it?
It really has.
From their origins and retargeting to this expansive commerce media giant they've become.
It really highlights how adaptability is key in such a fast-paced industry.
Absolutely.
What impressed me is they're not just keeping up.
Right.
They're innovating and pushing boundaries.
Yes.
Did anything specific catch your eye in the finer details of the call?
Definitely.
Okay.
One thing that piqued my interest was their mention of expanding into new ad formats.
Okay.
Especially within retail media.
Okay.
They talked about rolling out display ads with Albertsons and Giant Eagle.
Right.
And even video ads with Costco and Douglas.
That's a smart move.
Yeah.
Retailers are clearly craving more engaging ad experiences.
They are.
Static product listings just don't cut it anymore.
Right.
They want something that pops and captures attention.
Exactly. And it's not just about new formats. They're also seeing a surge in the adoption of retail media offsite campaigns.
Okay.
It seems retailers are realizing they need to reach consumers beyond their own platforms.
It's about meeting the consumer where they are, right?
Yeah.
They're browsing social media, watching videos, checking their emails.
Right.
Retailers need to be present throughout that entire journey.
Precisely. And Criteo is capitalizing on this shift with its offsite campaign capabilities.
Okay.
They have the technology, the data, and the partnerships to make these campaigns incredibly effective.
It makes you wonder if this is just the tip of the iceberg for retail media.
Yeah.
What other innovative formats and strategies will emerge in the coming years?
It's an exciting time to be following the space, for sure.
It is.
Another interesting detail from the call was their emphasis on the growing role of agencies.
Okay.
They mentioned that their agency business is actually outpacing their overall growth.
Oh, wow.
And more agencies are embracing their platform for enterprise solutions.
That's a big deal.
It is.
Agencies are notoriously picky about the technology they use.
Right.
So this speaks volumes about the trust Criteo has built within that community.
Absolutely. It highlights the scalability and effectiveness of their platform.
Okay.
They've clearly designed it to meet the complex needs of large agencies managing diverse campaigns.
Okay, so we've talked about their innovation, their strategic partnerships, their impressive financial performance.
Right.
But let's not forget the elephant in the room.
Okay.
The competitive landscape.
Right.
Criteo isn't operating in a vacuum.
Right.
How are they differentiating themselves and staying ahead of the pack in such a crowded market?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
And one they seem to be acutely aware of.
Okay.
They have a few key differentiators that set them apart.
Okay.
First and foremost is their unwavering focus on commerce.
Okay.
This is their DNA,
Right.
their core strength.
Okay.
They understand the retail landscape inside and out.
It's not just about throwing ads at people. It's about understanding the nuances of commerce.
Right.
And creating solutions that drive tangible business results.
Right. They're not trying to be all things to all people.
Right.
They're laser focused on what they do best.
Right.
And that's a powerful advantage in such a fragmented market.
Their dedication to technology also stands out.
It does.
They're constantly investing in AI and machine learning to enhance their platform's capabilities.
They are.
It's not just about automation.
Right.
It's about leveraging data to create smarter, more effective solutions.
Absolutely. This technological edge gives them a leg up on the competition.
Right.
And allows them to constantly innovate and adapt to the ever-changing landscape of advertising.
And let's not forget their strategic partnerships.
Right.
They've cultivated a robust network of retailers, brands, and agencies.
They have.
These relationships give them access to valuable data,
Right.
inventory, and expertise.
In today's interconnected world, partnerships are everything. Criteo understands this, and they've made it a cornerstone of their strategy.
So it's a combination of focus,
Yes.
technology,
Right.
and partnerships that's propelling Criteo forward.
Absolutely.
They're not just riding the wave of change, they're shaping it.
I couldn't agree more. They're a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
And it's been fascinating to dissect their story through this earnings call.
Well said. It's been an absolute pleasure exploring Criteo's performance with you today.
Likewise.
It's clear they're a company with a bright future.
Yes.
And I'm eager to see what they accomplish in the years to come.
Me too.
For our listeners,
Yes.
if you're interested in learning more about Criteo,
Right.
be sure to check out their website and investor relations materials.
And as always,
Yeah.
do your own research before making any investment decisions.
Until next time,
Yes.
happy investing.
See you then.